Welcome to Bamfordrose and its forum chat. This week it's about wheels and fashionable, perhaps over practical. So as the original V8 and DB9 start to age, get a bit cheaper, arguably hand in hand with that is the owner is getting younger compared to the original owner 1, owner 2 buyer. And as the cars get older and the wheels get a bit shabby, then it's very common this day to either fit replacement Aston wheels or so-called upgrade to aftermarket wheels. I always see lots of forum internet posts, people searching for wheels, and there's a lot of owners looking to retrofit some newer Aston wheels, and where the PCD of the studs carries over from one model to the next, then that's obviously okay. And it's quite possible to fit 20-inch wheels from, say, a DBS carbon black to a V8 Vantage or a DB9. Obviously, if you've got a 6-piston caliper car, Vantage S, or any ceramic brake disc car, then you've got to be careful which wheels will fit over the assembly. But retrofitting bigger wheels from newer cars with the same PCD as the older cars is always going to work out. And depending on personal taste, then a person is going to choose which style of wheel most appeals to them, which is all fine. However, I've seen a couple of cars in recently that have got 20-inch wheels fitted, aftermarket brand, and the weight of these wheels is phenomenal. And it's that fashionable, maybe, but not so practical wheel that we advise against. This is a V12V wheel, 20-inch rear, and this is weighing in at pretty much bang on 10 kilograms. This 20-inch bruiser weighs in at 16 kilograms. That weight causes some problems in driving dynamics. So whilst the car might look quite fashionable parked up, how does it actually behave when it's on the road? So the V8 that came in with these wheels on, when you got up to 40-50 mile an hour in a straight line, it felt pretty normal. I mean, if you took a sweeping curve from left to right, and maybe it felt a little bit different on the heavier wheels than it did for the standard ones. But as soon as you got the car up to 60, 70, 80 miles an hour, almost like a switch had been flicked, the inertia from the extra weight of those wheels just made the car behave very odd indeed. When you're in a straight line and you were getting up to that sort of speed, certainly getting on close on 100, obviously this was when we were on a private test track, the car just feels that all that extra weight just wants to make it go like a train in a straight line, and if you ever need to turn it, don't want to do that. The effort to turn feels so strong, almost like that cyclic inertia is preventing it from actually turning, and it's just going to keep it going in a straight line. When you get up to those sorts of speeds as well, any engineer like myself is going to be at one with the car, feel pretty zen with the car, and whether you get feedback from suspension, wheel bearings, whatever area the car is, you can almost feel what's making a car unhappy. And this particular car to me just felt like it was going to throw the wheels off the wheel bearings. It felt awful taking this car up to high speed. As I say, when you wanted to turn in, the cyclic inertia, rotational inertia from those wheels didn't really want to make the car turn in, but when it did, now dynamic stability control calibration is out of sorts because the car is handling so much different on the weight of these wheels. So DSC was cutting in big interventions when it shouldn't have been. Diamond cut wheels retrofitted, it's great, they look great, perks the car up a lot, so I can see why owners do it. My advice is just to retrofit wheels from the Aston range. That way you've got offsets, wheel weights, everything right for the car. Obviously there's some good aftermarket wheel companies out there, HRE companies like that, that sell lightweight products that are designed correctly and arguably better than the factory wheel. Those aftermarket options are fine. It's particular brands in the aftermarket world that weigh in like this Bruiser does at 16 kilogram compared to the factory wheel at 10 kilogram, you really need to avoid. Hope you like that video on different wheels, and as ever, if you can like, comment and subscribe, it really helps us.